Good afternoon. This is Chris Robinson with midday update with grains and livestock. Well, after 13 days of down moves in corn, these corn went from 430 to yesterday's contract low at 396 and three quarters. We've bounced 10 cents, 11 cents. So is that a victory? I don't know. It certainly is nice to see it positive on the screen. These corn up 5.25 cents at 406 and a half. Spot corn after finding support down there at that 375, 374 level, going back all the way to September of 1994. We've also had a bounce here up 4.5 cents today at 384 and a quarter. Soybeans also bouncing here. We've had a 10-cent range. Beans are 10 off the low, up 9 cents after trading down to the 980 level. Some people thought we might go see 970 in November, which was the April low when the tariff news first came out. So we got down there again. We'll see. We're at the bottom of this range. New crop soybeans have basically been in a dollar trading range all year. So, hopefully maybe we're bottoming out. Maybe we can turn back up, get one more run up. While lots resting on the next USDA report on the 12th. Today, this feels like a bit of a relief rally after just gotten absolutely positively hammered. Ditto for the wheat. Wheat went down and made new contract lows across the board. September Chicago wheat, a low of 8.5, trading 519 and a half, up 10 and three quarter cent. So what we need is like Oliver Twist in that movie. The little boy comes up to the line and says, "More, please. I need more. I need more." So farmers, producers, we need more. I'm not in the business of calling lows or calling tops. I will say this: if you were hedged or sold earlier, make sure that you don't have really expensive puts on the books right now. Pull off as much money as you possibly can. I'm not saying that the bottom's in, but if it is, you don't want to have 40-cent options or 30-cent options go worthless. You want the 5 and 6 and 7-cent options to go worthless. A put option is a substitute sale. If you're long in the field, you don't want it to pay off. So make sure that you've been managing those positions real well. If you're a client of mine, we've been all over that, trying to get options rolled down here on this break. Not because I know the bottom's in, or not because I'm one of those people that says, "Oh, trust me, the bottom's in, it's all over." No, I just know that markets can turn, and options that are worth triple what you paid for all of a sudden can go worthless. And then I hear the same thing that I've heard for my whole career since I've worked with producers since 2010 is, I hate options. Options never work. No, they're there to help you not make bad cash sales. And the one difference between someone that was hedged earlier when corn was up at 470 and beans were up at 1060, if you had a hedge, boy, you didn't feel like you wanted to go put your foot through a wall here on this sell-off that we've had. You got to remember, new crop soybeans that gave us a dollar trading range twice. New crop corn gave us basically we've got an 80-cent trading range. We peaked out in February. I can't remember the last time was that happened. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's a statistician person that can tell me, but it's extremely rare. And so it's been a disappointing marketing year. But be that as it may, make sure you're managing those options. Moving over to the feeder cattle and fat cattle. Again, another green day on the screen. October feeders traded up to 232.75, a new high for the move, trading at 232 and change right now, up another 240. September feeders traded the 249.92. Here comes the 350 print. I can remember when people said we'd never see $3 corn. Now it's 350. Does that mean we're going to talk about $4 corn? This feeder cattle rally has been absolutely insane from a historical and a technical standpoint. You go back to June 24th, and we were trading at $3, and here to be up at 350. If you do the math, if this keeps going, we've gone vertical. So I would say this: don't waste your time trying to call the top. Just make sure that you've got the best floor you can defending this revenue, because the day it turns, and it will turn, you're going to want to have had the best floor you possibly can. And as far as rolling out put options, I'll give you one here today. I was able to roll up 322 puts to 332 for $1, 10 to 1. And there are all kind of stories like that. And that's when a put option is much better than being short futures. Futures have rallied 30, $40. We're spending dollar 50, $2 to roll up our floors. So you're getting to spend way less money. You're not locking in, you're not capping profits by using these options. And so every time we go up $40, I'll spend another $2 and roll our floor up. I'd much rather do that than make $40 worth of margin calls. So if you're new to that strategy, if you want to work with somebody who understands it, been doing it now for the better part of 2 decades with clients, and before that, 2 decades on the floor. I've got 33 years doing this. Give me a call, 312 638 8868. This is Chris Robinson. Have a great day.